Welcome to my TED Talk. There are lots of rebels in the world, both today and in the past. And there are lots of fictional ones and real-world ones too. A fictional one would be Antigone, and a real-world one would be Comandante Ramona. Comandante Ramona was a seemingly small yet powerful force in the Zapatista movement in Mexico in the 1990s. With the Zapatistas, she drafted works for women and lobbied to ensure women's rights, indigenous rights, and all that other stuff in Mexico. Ramona can often be compared to the Greek character Antigone, as they were both rebels fighting for what they believed in. But what is a rebel? Well, I have three main points to define what a rebel is. Number one, a rebel stands with their values and does not care whether or not they will be hurt because of opposition to them. Starting off with Antigone, according to Sophocles' Antigone, published in 2011, the character Antigone goes against the will of King Creon because she believes that his decree to leave her brother unburied is unjust, and does not care about the danger she will face when she buries her brother. Moving on to Ramona, in an article by Andrew Kennis, published in 2006, it is explained how Ramona joined the Zapatista movement well aware of the risks that she would face. She believed in the movement because she believed that her community faced injustice at the hands of the Mexican government. And in 1994, she and the Zapatistas took action against the government by essentially declaring war on it and taking over their towns and cities. Number two, rebel trait. A rebel disrupts, defies, and challenges authority. In Antigone, or in Sophocles' Antigone, Antigone refuses to listen to Creon's decree and challenges his authority as king because of that. Despite being a woman, which in ancient Greek culture devalues her social power, she defied social norms and took charge of an issue she believed needed to be solved. In an article by Melandra Gata published in 2015, Ramona, along with the Zapatistas as a whole, challenged the Mexican government's authority by trying to solve their problems themselves. She worked to dismantle traditional norms placed on women in Chiapas, the state that they lived in, and lobbied for more governmental support for women as well. And finally, the last trait. Rebels are confident in themselves and their beliefs. In Sophocles' Antigone, we see how Antigone never backs down and never denies anything. She is shown to truly believe in what she is doing and will not change her mind. With Ramona, being an indigenous woman in a place where that does not exactly play to her advantage, Ramona confidently expressed herself and her beliefs. In an article by Melandra Gata published in 2015, Ramona is described as starting off as a street vendor to someone who is drafting demands for the government and someone who speaks for an entire revolutionary organization. Well, that's all, folks. Being defiant rebels in their own ways, both Antigone and Ramona share great similarity in their efforts to create change and defy authority and inspire us all and inspire the best among us.